I am just doing a little bit of shopping here at Target today, but I wanted to share with you some really important information. In an effort to combat inflation, the Federal Reserve decided to raise the interest rate by 50 basis points, or 0.5% last week. This confirms a period of quantitative tightening where rates will continue to rise as the Fed begins shrinking its $9 trillion balance sheet. During the pandemic, the central bank eased monetary policies to counter the economic impact of the spreading virus. It lowered interest rates for borrowers and scooped up over $4 trillion in assets. That influx in cash resulted in inflation skyrocketing. The consumer price index rose 8.5% over the last 12 months, and thus began the talks of a possible recession. The Fed says they will continue to raise rates and button up its balance sheets for the rest of the year, potentially seeing rates going up another 250 basis points or 2.5%. Meanwhile, Walgreens, Kroger, and Target are just a few retail stores now setting limits on baby formula purchases due to supply shortages. Walgreens said due to increased demand and various supplier challenges, infant and toddler formulas are seeing constraints across the country, and similar to other retailers, they are putting into effect purchase limits of 3 per transaction on all infant and toddler formula to help improve inventory. Target is also imposing purchase limitations on baby formulas, but only for online sales, as they have yet to set limits on in-store purchases. Other stores joining in on the purchase limits per customer include CVS, who has taken the same course as Walgreens, allowing customers to have only 3 baby formula products per purchase in person and online. The baby formula food shortage has been prompted in part by the shutdown of a major formula production facility owned by Chicago-based Abbott Labs in Sturgis, Michigan. The shutdown was a result of a federal investigation into reports of contaminated products there that may have contributed to the deaths of infants. Manufacturers say production is at full capacity, but they are unable to keep up with current demand. Inflation, supply chain shortages, and product recalls have brought unprecedented amount of volatility, and we should all expect to see the baby formula shortages and other baby formula category related foods being dramatically affected by these conditions. And local police said they've identified the man charged in a shooting at a busy Target store Saturday afternoon. As seen in the video my wife uploaded on her channel, Preparing for Survival, she and I were walking from Hobby Lobby to Target to buy a few things when we noticed they were unexpectedly closed. At the time, we thought this may have been related to their remodeling and renovation construction, but it turns out we were completely wrong. Gwinnett County Police said 2 people were involved in an argument that led to one person getting shot inside a Target store located in a busy Lawrenceville shopping plaza early Saturday afternoon. Police say that the man was shot inside the store just before 1:30 p.m. Gwinnett County Police arrested 30-year-old Elijah Mitchell of Lawrenceville shortly after the shooting. Mitchell was charged with aggravated assault, reckless conduct, and third-degree cruelty to children. The victim, 27-year-old Orlando Banks of Lawrenceville, is said to have been arguing with Mitchell inside the store, and it appears that they both knew each other. Police haven't said what started the argument, but said it was domestic related. And Target announced last week that Brett Craig, its senior vice president of digital, will take over as its new CIO. Craig is responsible for the retail giant's complete overhaul of its tech infrastructure, allowing Target to respond much faster to changing market conditions, and brought back in-house significant parts of the company's tech team, which had been largely outsourced. Moves that helped support a strategy that saw Target's revenue grow from $74 billion in 2016 to $106 billion just last year. Target is a long-term buy at the current valuation amongst top investors who are drawn to the company as it is a great addition to their growth portfolios, with attractive dividend earnings for shareholders and valued at 15 times its 2022 earnings. Here's a list of 6 Target brand items with the best bargains in early May.